Hello, welcome to Easy Company Collectibles, and today we're looking at a buyer pass. Yeah, I know. So what? The introductions from Star Wars theory. I can have one too. So we're looking at the Darth Vader special edition. You get the LED light up things that's gonna come with it. Anyway, they just make it even more wantable. You silly little consumer electronics. I guess you can call it electronic, but it's Darth Vader 1/4 scale Hot Toys. This is a buyer pass if you don't know. This is what we do here. We tell you to buy or even pass this thing. So this Darth Vader special edition is so-called thing because it comes with an LED light-up helmet stand, basically, and stuff like that. So for $575, that's a lot of money. But giving it the justice, it's being 1/4. I like Justice League. Well, did you guys like? Wonder Woman was freaking amazing. Gonna buy her figure. Don't tell anybody. She comes out this month. Can't wait. Perfect timing though. Perfect. I wasn't interested in the DC universe until now because Wonder Woman's legs. I mean, her character is very awesome. And Batman, everybody, just Batfleck is the best Batman ever. Anyway, back to the video as we were talking about. So this Vader is releasing October 2019 to December 2019, and it's running up for $575. Probably going to be at your $610 marks and stuff like that. So, with that being said, is this 1/4 scale figure Vader thing worth it? I mean, is it going to be worth your bang of your buck? Because that's a big buck in your bang from the back. So, a lot of you guys are going to be like, oh my god, I want it because they've only released, if I'm correct, 1/4 scale figure, which is the Boba Fett, which I think was around $475. I can't remember, guys. If I'm wrong, you can't do anything. So, if I'm wrong, just correct me in the comments. This guy's running $575 quarter scale. Quarter scary, that's what it is. And he comes with a lot less. Boba Fett came with the skiff speeder. I forgot what it's called because when you're making videos you can't remember anything. But it came with that, and it came with a lot of accessories because Boba Fett is a bunch of soft goods and a bunch of stuff in him, and he comes with like his blasters, different hands and stuff. This one kind of does too. I mean, the only thing I would have this over that Boba Fett is the absolute badass Anakin Skywalker head sculpt they have here. This thing looks straight out better than the movie. I mean, Hot Toys really nailed this on its prototype picture. I mean, I'm sure in person this thing is going to be so scary looking. The head is probably going to be like about that big. So if you want to, like, that's going to be epic. Now, this exclusive version is saying of Darth Vader helmet with this LED stand. I'm pretty sure that's just about every single pre-order they're going to do anyway. It's just going to come with a stand. But this is all what it comes with, and the LED interchangeable lightsaber, interchangeable severed hand and gauntlet, LED light-up Death Star themed figure stand. That figure stand, though, that base is pretty badass looking. I gotta give it to you. And then you see all this stuff that comes with it. Yo, you guys got who's in my casa can pause and stuff like that. I thought, if you know who Conan O'Brien is, I thought that was Conan O'Brien for a second right there, you see. Anyway, going back, let's go through his pictures. Okay, so this is the exclusive Sideshow version that's coming out with the detachable helmet from the head. That it's going to come with it anyway, even if you don't get the exclusive, I'm pretty sure. Because, I mean, where would you put the helmet, the head, and stuff? Yeah, I think so. Sideshow, don't kill me. And here's Vader with all his glory and everything comes with. So he comes with a swoosh lightsaber. He comes with an LED light-up lightsaber. Now, I don't know how the quarter scale ones work. I'm not seeing the hands being into anything. Does the lightsaber take batteries in quarter scale? Or does it plug up magnetically and uses power from the hand somehow magnetically? I've never had a 4th scale anything in that matter. And this was high on my list. Did I just give it away? Shit! Anyway, let's keep going. So this is what all it comes with the special edition tag too. So it comes with a severed arm, which very few people will probably use, but it's awesome. It's there. I love accessories. All the different kinds of hands. They probably give you every single hand that you can get with a Vader, which is respectively there. And the head sculpt, which is super badass. Now, I'm assuming the mask of the Vader's helmet goes over the head sculpt, and inside must be a bunch of padding so you don't screw up your head sculpt. Also, he comes with a light-up belt and his chest plate. Not sure if that LED lit up, but I think it does light up with his chest plate, his little breathing device controls, and then his swooshy lightsaber, and then his hilt, which of course it's his lightsaber. But I love the stand. The stand being him raised, it's just going to be more epic on display, you know? So, let's go over the pictures. We're going to go over these pictures quite fast because in all, it's Vader. Soft goods everywhere, pleathery, and he just looks amazing. It's a Hot Toys Vader. It's not something like a Count Dooku or Darth Maul where you're looking at his head sculpt and get it right. I mean, this is Vader as it is. We all know they're gonna nail this guy. Now, I love how he's more demanding and how do you say this? Authoritative on that stand because he's gonna be bigger than your 4th scale. It's like towering over your toys and saying, "Meh!" But anyway, this looks like wired cape, but not good quality wired cape, which is expected from companies. You can't get the best and the best and all in one box, otherwise you're paying well over $500. This is just the $500 mark to $600. So with that being said, you're not going to get the super capes like Unreal Toys on Instagram. I know I'm not even being sponsored by you, but cool, I'm just shouting you out because Unreal Toys, he makes some good stuff on Instagram. He makes awesome capes, and I'm pretty sure he's going to come out with one for this. Now, this is him using the magnetic features in his hand, which you can make the lightsaber float. I'm just kidding. Don't believe that. So, onto his head sculpt. The head sculpt and the details around his helmet, absolutely amazing. Now, I would love to see this guy in hand. I'm on the fence. I'm going to start leaking out what I'm doing here because that way I can help explain myself. I'm on the fence of whether I should wait for the Return of the Jedi Vader or just go ahead and get this guy because this guy is a 1/4 scale, and I've always said I'm going to have my collection and then Vader, a 1/4 scale Vader, towering over my whole entire collection with 2 1/4 scale stormtroopers, get a job, get more money, get a life in my room. So, with that being said, as soon as this came out, I was like, oh my god, it can come through the head sculpt. And then I was like, I'm going to buy this guy. And then a lot of other things popped up in my life. And I was like, wait a minute. I can get 2 to really 3. Kind of breaking it at 3. But I can get almost 3 figures for the price of this one guy. And really, it's nothing but a Vader, but stretched out. I mean, you're gonna get same old Vader, same old cloth goods. It's nothing. I mean, I don't really see why is he worth that $600 mark. I would say 500 cut it even right there, and it would have been it would have been a definite buy. I kind of leaked it right here. It would have been a definite buy for me if it was that $500, $525 mark, because then with shipping you're at $550 and you're kind of breaking it right there. Okay, that's it. They've stepped into the $600 and then, gosh, what can I do? It's so expensive. It's a freaking toy, guys. Think about it. It's a toy. As much as serious we're talking about it right now, it's a toy, guys and girls. Come on now. A piece of plastic for $600 that's molded into one of our most favorite. I'll take it. I'll take 2. Wait, no, stop. No, stop. We got to control ourselves. It's a piece of plastic that they're selling for $575 plus shipping fees. It's very hard, guys. And I've heard some of you guys, you know who you're, you on Instagram messaging me, if you're already getting the Empire Strikes Back Vader, and then you're thinking about getting this Vader, or if you already have Vaders, why are you getting this Vader? Wouldn't you just want to wait to the Return of the Jedi Vader if you're a Vader collector and just stay in your scale? Because once you step into another quarter scale, another era, you'll be starting to collect quarter scales. Then you're going to have to sell your kidney and become a sperm donor. You see, that's why I kind of don't want to get into this. It's expensive, but I'm like, oh no, just one. But then, that's what I said with my Hot Toy Shock Trooper. Hence, that was my very first one. 20 figures down later, I'm like, I was just gonna have one. Old Jimmy boy. No, I didn't just have one. I sold off my Black Series collection to pay for my Hot Toys collection. Now we're going to the quarter scale. Are you going to stab yourself in the leg, boyo? Or are you going to stand strong and not buy this one and wait? Wait for the 1/6 scale figures because you're not going to pay. That's probably going to be expensive too. Oh boy. Return of the Jedi Vader, head sculpt and everything. You're looking at a $300 and up price tag for that boyo. And if he's a DX figure, holy crap, I'm going to buy it. But you can save your money. Save it till then. I mean, if you're loaded, you got a lot of money, you're like, hey, what are you guys talking about? I got my mommy's and daddy's monies, and I can buy anything I want. And you buy, like, Cinnamon Toast Munchos instead of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You buy the Munchos, the Walmart brand with a big old bag, and it says, like, money back guaranteed if you don't like it. So you leave, like, 1 grain inside of the bag, and you're like, I didn't like it, and they give you your money back. If you're one of those guys, I recommend you passing this. I recommend you saving your money for other figures or feeding your kids or more important things like bills. But if you have enough money that you can be like, it's a matter of quality or a matter of what this figure is and money is not a question, then you can go ahead and you can boyo gee golly hoo buy it. I mean, you probably already have this pre-ordered by now if you're not worried about money. But the big factor is money. And this is just plastic and this fake leather that's probably going to deteriorate when you do your big move from like Texas to Georgia. And you're like, oh my God, I can't wait to get all my figures out of the collection box. Then you open the box and be like, oh my God, it's been exposed to super humid temperatures and temperature drops and raises now that my figure is peeling leather. Yeah, that's annoying. I'll stop. But this is plastic, guys, and we have to be aware of that. That one day we're probably going to lose all this value and going to forget about the hobby. And Star Wars, you kind of got to say it's a dying art. With the old trilogy and the prequels, they're all going to die off. I mean, in time, it's going to just die. New things are coming, and they're going to stop and slowly stop supporting old trilogy. And more so because Disney wants to completely cut them down. They want to cut off the old trilogy. They want to cut off the prequels. And they're trying to make their own new era of Star Wars. Because Disney is a authoritative hoe and thought. And they like to do those things. I'm sorry, I don't even know what a thought is. But I saw it on Instagram. Some dude with, like, fat dude with a lightsaber is trying to fight a guy with... Vader also comes with, like, cool little robes that... I think look thin, but because of the scale, it's making it look thin. There's the 1/4 scale Stormtroopers, though. I like them. I hope they're like around $375, please. Because if those are $375, count me in. I'm buying that. Like that's a good deal. Like I would say quarter scale for that figure, a giant Hot Toys figure. It's pretty cool. But this guy reaching $600 is like, please don't kill me, Vader. So, here he is like, whoop-de-doo, what happened here, Jimmy? And then, that's about it. the most exciting thing about this thing for me is that his head sculpt is amazing. So with that being said, I think this is all. With that being said, this is a pass for me because I have a few things lined up. I don't have money to just throw away. We all wish we had the type of money to just throw away and buy these figures with, but we just don't have that much money. I'm sorry. Money is a killing thing for me, and I want more. So this is a pass for me. It was a complete buy for me. If I would have made this video way like as soon as the day it came out, I would have passed. I would have bought. I would have bought this figure. Whoa, so quick. But now that I've had a few things happen in my mind, and I'm like, I pretty much want to save up for this, and this. Like, I want an AR-15. I want different things. I have different hobbies too, and Hot Toys is probably like one of the top 1 or 2. Number 2 being like my paintings and my custom work I do. Number 3 being probably like guns on a very like small, tiny, itty bitty level. So this thing I've been saving up for, AR-15, has been coming up, and I'm like ready to get it, and it's a super ton of money for the build I want to do. And this Hot Toys Vader, I know it's going to come out in 1/6 scale, and they're probably going to make a DX version. So I'm passing and then going to hold it and wait it till then. Maybe down the road, this is only going to get more expensive on eBay when it's sold out. I know, but maybe down the road, if the Stormtroopers come up for $375, that may be something I'm looking for. Getting 1 or 2 of those. But this Vader for just one for $600, it's kind of hurtful. And if you're already getting a Vader, like the 1/6 scale Empire Strikes Back, stop right there and just get the 1/6 scale Return of the Jedi Vader and make a big old showcase for them. Because where the hell are you going to put this guy with all your 1/4 scale or 1/6 scale, and then you have this 1/4 scale in the middle of everything? If this is just going to be your one, I don't think so, because this one is going to make you buy every one. So save yourselves your ball sacks and your kidneys. Don't buy this figure if you're into 1/6 scale only, and then you're like, oh my god, this is the one, it be it. No, it's not. You're going to end up screwing yourself in payments, and it's just going to be harsh. Remember, guys, this is just plastic. Think about your figures you had 5 years ago. All your figures 5 years ago. What do you think of them now? That's a question. What do you think of them now? Is it something you still value, you still cherish, and you still wake up every morning and you try to smell the fresh new plastic off of it because it just has a hint of it? Go for it. Buy this figure because you love them. It's all about the love. Hobbies are what we love to do. So it's about the love. If that's stuff you really like cherish, like I sold my entire collection of Black Series. I've been collecting for 2 years. I sold them all. Didn't care. Is this something I'm going to care about in 5 years? Probably not, because my head is stupid and I float from hobby to hobby. With that being said, thumbs up the video. If you want a thumbs down, and then you can subscribe to my channel and then like me on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. I post a lot of shit. I'm selling my collection off on Hot Toys too. I'm selling my Stormtrooper generators, a bunch of other stuff. Check me out on Instagram. Like what you saw here. Subscribe to the channel. If you're already subscribed, you want to see my tits? I'm just kidding. You can't see that. End video. Cut.